Thanks so much for joining us today at the Phil Abundance Community Kitchen. My name is Katie Gunter, the nutrition educator here at Phil Abundance.
And I'm Chef Khai Reynolds, head of PC Catering and an instructor here at PCK.
Today we are going to demonstrate how to make barbecue chicken with sweet and spicy baked beans and braised greens. So important to prep your food before you get started with cooking. One, to make sure you have all of the right ingredients that you need on hand. You can get them all washed. So in the meals that we are preparing today, they of course contain at least one serving of fresh vegetables.
To get started, we're gonna start with barbecue sauce. So this is just a rough chop. Really no rhyme or reason, it's just to get pretty much a fine mince on the garlic. And then we're gonna cook that garlic until it starts to get a little brown and fragrant. Once we can see it starting to toast up, we're gonna add in our ketchup. At this point, we can turn our flame down low. And we're just gonna start to add in the rest of our ingredients. So a little apple cider vinegar, and we're also gonna take a little bit of Worcestershire. Then we're gonna go with our brown sugar, a little paprika, mustard powder, and onion powder. Then we're just gonna let this come up to a boil. Once it starts to boil, then we'll drop it right back down to a simmer and let that cook for about 20 minutes. So next we're gonna prepare our chicken breast. So you just wanna trim any extra fat that you might see. Just add some paprika, onion powder, and a little bit of garlic powder. Toss that in there and season it up real well, and just have that ready to go for when we sear it. Next, we're gonna get the veggies ready for the sweet and spicy baked beans.
You know, we need fruits and vegetables to live long, healthy lives, and I always encourage people to try to get at least one serving of fruits and vegetables in each of their meals.
First, we're gonna start with just taking the leaves off of the kale. So you just wanna clean those off, and I like to do that by just ripping the top of it right off. They're gonna get cooked in just a little bit of shallow stock. So here we have our seasoned chicken, and this is gonna go right into the oven at 350 degrees. It's gonna go for about 25 minutes to start, then we'll pull it out and add a little barbecue sauce.
So now we're gonna start our baked beans. So as that heats up, we're gonna add in the minced garlic. It's pretty strong, so we're gonna go ahead and add in our carrot slices as well as our red onion. Their bright orange color represent the beta carotene that's found in them, which is great for healthy eyesight. We're going to slide them into our preheated oven. Let's take a look. The garlic is nice and roasted. It's gonna be a really great addition to our baked beans.
Just add in our kidney beans.
And then we're adding some fire roasted tomatoes in with our beans and our roasted veggies, a cup of our homemade barbecue sauce. So once everything is mixed, we are going to put it back in the oven at 350 degrees. So our chicken breast is about halfway done. So we're gonna go ahead and pull that out of the oven and add some of that barbecue sauce. So now that we got our chicken basted with some barbecue sauce, we're gonna put it back in the oven so it can finish cooking to its internal temperature of 165 degrees Fahrenheit. So we're gonna pour some more cooking oil into our pan and let that heat up and add in a little bit more of that minced garlic.
I like to add a little bit of the red pepper flake right into the oil as it's heating it up. That helps to release a little bit of the oil and the flavor from them.
Absolutely. We're going to add in our greens. Today we are using kale. Now we're gonna add some chicken stock right into the pan. Green leafy vegetables are a great source of multiple different vitamins and minerals that are needed to live a long, healthy life.
If you're looking for a way to really make your greens taste good, especially with kale, garlic is the way to go.
Plating time. So we're gonna go ahead and add our braised greens, our baked beans. We got our lean protein here with our chicken breast. Thanks so much for joining us today as we prepared barbecue chicken with sweet and spicy baked beans and braised greens. Don't forget, please follow us on social media to learn more about Phil Abundance's mission as we drive hunger from our community and end hunger for good.